talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. If she need down the ride, oh, I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
So, ladies and gentlemen and postal family, I decided I was gonna, come home and, I have somebody waiting at my door for me. And, unfortunately, I have to move now because, this is his house. Definitely his house. I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna be here anymore. House is getting sold, and if anybody's looking to adopt me, I'm pretty clean, but doesn't matter. Anybody, man, woman, doesn't matter. I'm moving out once I break in my window, because I'm definitely not going through that front door ever again. Just getting my passport and my driver's license and getting out of here. Woohoo! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, postal family? Is everybody good? Everybody cool? Everybody clean? Everybody crisp? Everybody irate? Why are you playing with your hat, Jay? I don't know. It just seemed like something a little bit, because people said I wasn't being extra, so just bear with me. It's part of the character. Just take it easy, all right? Is everybody irate? Let's talk. But first, what was that? I never got back in my house. I am at a new location now. Apparently, he must have moved in and took over. He's probably got my son, and that's now his new dad. I mean, I don't know. But, let's move on. I'm not going back there. I'm still waiting for somebody to adopt me. Okay. So, I put up a little post yesterday, and I asked people what they wanted me to talk about in my next video. So I'm going to kind of breeze through a couple things, but there's one main topic, and I'm going to touch on everything this person said. This person, let's go to the bottom. They said TSP retirement strategies. Unfortunately, I am not, and I cannot give information about how to spend your money. Because, I may be in a better place than you. You may be in a better place than me. If you have a second income to take care of all your bills and you don't need your income from the job, then invest all of your money into your TSP. If not, then you have to fluctuate and, add into it what you can afford. So that's just one of those things. Next person said outsmarting management. And my response was, well, outsmart management by doing your job and know the union contract better than you know yourself. If you go and you do your job, I was going to do a whole video on this, but this is pretty explanatory. There's really no outsmarting management, because at the end of the day, management wants people to come in there and do more work. That's the thing. So at the end of the day, do your job, do whatever they ask you, grieve it later. That's how it works. Grieve it later. If they ask you to do extra that's outside of your work, grieve it later. But know the union contract better than you know yourself. And that's a real thing, because if you have a route and you're supposed to be doing this, they ask you to do extra, it's outside of your actual working 8 hours. So now at that point, that's when you can grieve it. So that's why I said outsmarting management. Another person said, tell us about who JH is. We went through that already. Here's what we're going to really talk about today. Now we're 2.5 minutes in. How to keep your information private about yourself. I responded, meaning they said, we have persons at my current station that check Facebook, court records, those that hang out with management, get access to personal information, and of course, group text to harass mostly women. I said, I couldn't answer that. Never had that type of social media. I would say put it on private. But I do have an answer after sitting there thinking about it, because I read that, really early in the morning, and I put a list together. And this is for every person that works at the post office, old, new, young, indifferent. These are things that you should not, under no circumstances, and I mean none, talk about. And this, if you follow these basic steps, you might be able to start the new culture of the post office and making things a little bit better. And if you listen to this and listen clearly, there's nothing in this that is offensive, and it all makes sense. And I'm gonna tell you why. 10 things that you should never, ever share about yourself while you're at work because of the domino effect. Number 1, financial perception. Your income. You know why? Money changes perception. Ulterior motive pops up in your coworkers. Let's say I'm there and I'm making $100,000 a year. And now a new mail handler comes in there making $35,000 a year. Hey man, how much you make? Oh man, you make about $100,000, right? Yeah, well, you know, that's what I do. Well, now their motive is different. Their motive is different. You never share that because people will change their perception about you. Never, ever, ever. That's kind of common sense. Do not share your financial situation because financial perception is everything. If they think that you're poor, they'll stay away from you. They think that you got money, they might come to flock with you. Understand this is truth. Trust what I tell you. Number 2, don't share your dreams and goals. Don't share your dreams and goals with your coworkers. It don't make sense. Now, I tell you guys to have dreams, goals, and aspirations, or this place isn't worth it. But your dreams and goals, and you share them with somebody else, you reveal your goals to other people, then they tend to give you an opinion. Hey man, you know, I'm gonna work and I'm gonna go get, you know, my license so I can, you know, do mortgages and all this other stuff. And you tell that to a few people. Now somebody gonna say, well, that don't make no sense, man. You're gonna have a lot of hours here. And then all of a sudden your mind is altered from your actual goal. You came in with a goal, you gotta go stick with your damn goal. It ain't nobody else's business but your own. Because they will speak about what they think you should do, but then you lose focus of what your damn goal was from the get-go. This is truth. Do not share your personal goals with everybody. You got a personal confidant? Then yes. But don't share it with these people at work. Me either. I don't want to hear your shit. Number 3. Fishing for drama. If you got a secret, that means somebody felt comfortable to talk to you. There's people that are going to fish for drama. They're going to say, hey, man, did you know about something? And you're like, no. Because so much stuff has happened at the post office. Did this person get written up? Does this? You know what? Keep your mouth shut. You know why? Because if somebody had the confidence to say, hey, man, you know, this person's about to get walked out. That's because they had confidence in you. Don't start it because people want to start their drama. Oh man, because by the time it gets around the building, it's going to be 30 different people and got fired for shooting in the building. It's going to be foolishness. Number 4, don't share your greatest weaknesses. Me personally, I ain't got none. I got an S on my chest. No, I don't. But you never share what your personal greatest weakness is with anybody. Never. Not people that you can't trust, especially people at the post office, because you could be cool with somebody. Remember, this is a lifetime bid you doing, jail term. You in there for the long haul, you doing 15, 20, 25. This is a jailhouse bid. You can't share your personal weaknesses with people. You never know who can turn it around and use it against you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I am a witness, man. I shared some of my stuff, and this is the stuff that slapped me right upside the head. Damn, that's really? I tell you what happened with my divorce, and you gonna just throw it up in my face? Wow, that's why you can't keep a wife, because yo, don't share your greatest weaknesses. Number 5, don't share secrets, which coincides with the people that fish for drama. You don't know what the power of secrets are. Because if somebody felt comfortable enough to you to walk up to you and share a secret with you, that means that person was vulnerable enough to sit there and feel comfortable with you. Suppose you break their trust. Now, if you keep it to your dearest to your heart, they will come back and talk to you some more. They'll feel comfortable, and you just never know who's going through things in life. This post office has a toxic environment. People are on the verge of breaking right now. You're nobody's psychiatrist, but if somebody says, look, man, last week, man, the things was rough, man. I was, man, and then I started, and then you just sit there and you like, yeah, well, man, you know what? It's going to be all right. You don't even have to comment. Sometimes people just want to hear. Keep that to yourself. It ain't nobody else's business. Number 6, critical judgment. Critical judgment. Be a source of positivity. This is how you survive in this place. Be a source of positivity. Critical judgment. Man, he's always doing it wrong. Oh, that lady over there sucks. Oh, this person smells funny. Oh, always critically judging somebody. Versus, you know what? She doing things all right. She doing things all right. Because you never know who you can offend. You around a group of people. Hey man, you see that thing? And, okay, now I don't even know why she wearing that because she need to lose about 40 pounds. You never know who you can offend. Because at that point, people ain't gonna say nothing to you. Versus being the positive one. Being a source of positivity attracts people to you. They like, you know what? I ain't got to worry about being around this person because they always happy-go-lucky. You ain't even got to be happy-go-lucky. But if you have a positive response to something versus a negative response, even though it sounds so superficial, if you practice it enough, it becomes habit. This is true. This is true. Inner turmoil. Things that you fighting with yourself. If you got things going on inside of you, there are professionals that can help you with that. We lean on others for advice, but never, ever tell anything to someone you don't trust 110%. Not at the post office. No. Because perception, no one's business but your own. It ain't inner turmoil. People can perceive you a certain way. Whatever you got going on, whatever demons you got. A difficult or past history. That's number 9. No, that's number 8. Whatever your past negatives that you may have gone through in life, whether it be alcohol abuse, substance abuse, whatever it was, let the past stay in the past. That ain't nobody's business. Hey man, shit, boy, I went through. It could be physical abuse that you went through as a child. That ain't nobody's business. Keep this stuff to yourself. Unfortunately, I call you all my brothers and sisters, but unfortunately, there are too many mental predators out there that will utilize information that you share with them against you. I tend to share a lot of information because I feel like I ain't got nothing to hide. And sometimes it bites me in the butt. It actually does quite often. But if you got some past negatives, let the negatives stay in the past. If you got a personal friend, eventually you will be able to talk to that person about your deepest, darkest past. All right. Intimate details about your personal relationship. Now, some of the men in the post office are dogs, and some of the women in the post office are hoes. I said it. Y'all know it. Don't open your mouth like I'm crazy. Y'all already know there's a bunch of them in there. But whatever you get yourself into, don't go back to the job and share it. Hey, man, that thing was woo, woo, woo. That thing was like splish, splash, taking a bath. Yes. Ladies, don't be like, what was this? What was this? He all this big, but he got this. I'm trying to tell you, stay away from him. How they do with the fingers? Stay away from him. I'm just overreacting right now. But intimate details about your personal relationships. Because whatever you did, it should have had privacy behind it. There should have been a sense of trust. At the end of the day, it's about trust and privacy, right? Now, the individual was asking about Facebook and people going through your stuff. If you leave your stuff open, it's open for anybody. If I got your name, I'm gonna look you up. It's open to anybody. But if you want it private and you don't want people looking at it, put it on private. I don't have social media. I ain't got nothing to hide, but I ain't got nothing to share either. I talk to you guys, and that's it. I mean, it's pretty simple. I know for a fact, though, woo, there's some of these people at my place that got some Instagram accounts, and I ain't even got Instagram, but understand, ladies, this is a secret. If you have an Instagram account and you have anything inappropriate on it and it's not private, somebody at the post office has seen it and passed it around. I 99.9% promise you that. 99, I don't care where you're at in this country. If there's anything slightly inappropriate and it's not private and you work at the post office, I promise you 99% there is going to be, it's shared. It's shared. I know for a fact. So if you don't want things being shared, put your stuff on private. Trust what I tell you. Nonetheless, if you feel like any of this information was good, useful, not quite useful, full of or maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, leave your opinion in the comment section below. And I'm still waiting for somebody to come adopt me, because Jay gotta move. And I'm just sitting outside my house right now. I'm in the parking lot because I'm not going back in the house because no, he's probably still there. He's probably grown bigger. He's probably in there sitting in my chair drinking my beer. I gotta go. This is JH. I'm out.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.